Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC and welcome to this installment of Big Red's Bargain Bin. Well, I tell you what guys, since I kind of bumped the level of the bargain bin up from $10 to $20, I've got a whole new range of knives to check out, which is cool because that's what we like to do, right? Found this one. This one is the Mantis MT-1, and we're going to take a look at it here real quick. But like I said, found a whole new range of knives, and I've had so many of you suggest knives for the bargain bin that I just want to say thank you so much for doing that. And of course, we got it on our little knife stand, 3D printed by our good friend Tim S. Thank you so much, my friend. But here we go, guys. This is the Mantis MT-1. Now, Jared West is the founder and of Mantis Knives and the designer of this knife. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Mantis, they have got some wild, wild knife designs. I tell you what, typically probably not something that would be in my ballpark, so to speak. I mean, some of the designs are pretty out there, but if that's what you like and you like different, not quote unquote your cookie cutter style knives, then I tell you what, you need to check out Mantis, because that is definitely not what they are. They have their own design language, which is really cool. And the Mantis is probably one of the calmer designs coming out of Mantis, but I'll leave a link down there, of course, and you guys can go check them out if you'd like. But I saw this one, I was like, all right, let's just check this little guy out. I think when I bought it on sale, it was $11.99. I think I picked this one up at SMKW. It was like $11.99. I think regular price, it was like $16.99. So definitely fits in the ballpark for the bargain bin. But we've got aluminum handles on this one. And then let's see if you can, there you go. You can kind of see there's a little bit of texturing going on that aluminum. It is a bit slippery though, I have to admit. I'm finding it kind of hard to get a good thumb grip on it, so that aluminum is a little slick, we'll just call it. I got some speed holes there, open construction, a couple of standoffs for you. Now, I like the red accents. Of course, that kind of caught my eye, so maybe that's why I got it to check out. Who knows? But definitely got some red accents. The black, I like the silver and black together. That looks pretty cool. Don't really have a lanyard hole, but yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. You definitely got plenty of room for a lanyard there on that standoff going off there. Now, I have to be honest with you, everything is chamfered off pretty well. Done, pretty darn well for what I would say a sub $20 knife. You might expect. Not bad. You got dual thumb studs there. No pocket clip. No pocket clip at all. So I guess it's pretty much is ambidextrous with the exception of the liner lock. That's more built for a right-hander, but as many are, we know. But dual thumb studs. Now here you go. Here's where you're going to find this. Boo! I was kind of expecting a little more. I just got to give you a look at that. As far as the handle to blade ratio, I mean, let's look at it. I mean, look where that blade stops. It's a little, the blade's a little short on this one compared to the handle. I mean, you could get another, oh my goodness, 3/8 to, yeah, at least 3/8 of an inch on that blade. Maybe a little more, but hey, this is what we're checking out. Now, as far as the blade steel goes, it's not listed on SMKW. I did find it listed somewhere as 420 HC. SMKW just has it listed as stainless steel. Went to Mantis's website, really couldn't find any information on it there. But definitely got a wicked recurve going on there. For such a small blade, definitely pronounced recurve. Drop point. Of course, you've got the Mantis logo right there. Now, we're going to show you some size comparisons, but we're going to take a spec check real quick to see what we're working with here with the MT-1. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, almost 7 1/4. Looks like your handle's going to be right about, this is going to be the telltale. Your handle is right about 4.5 inches, and your blade length is about 2 3/4. So that's quite a bit of difference. I mean, you can obviously see it right there. Now, your grip length is going to be, you got a pretty decent grip length, man. Point to point, you're looking at really right about 4 inches on the grip length on this one. So here's your size comparisons. We'll get a couple out there. There you go. There it is up against the PM2. PM2 pretty much dwarfs it for the most part. And the bug out. There you go. A little bit more handle on the MT-1 and a little bit more blade on the bug out. Kind of what we would expect from that. And just to make it feel good, and one of the OG bargain bin knives. There you go. There it is, up against the good old tadpole, kind of the OG angry watermelon, if you will. I like throwing that in there. It's just fun. Overall, we do have a liner lock on it. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Let's see what the weight is. 2.9 ounces. Okay, not too bad. Like I said, no clip, so this is pretty much a pocket dropper. Maybe if you could have a sheath made for it if you would want to go that route, absolutely. But so what are my overall thoughts on this guy? Well, obviously, we've already touched on the fact that the handle to blade ratio is a little off. Now, is this going to open your packages, cut your envelopes, do stuff like that? Yeah, it's going to. It's a knife. It's got a, what I say, 2 3/4 inch blade on it almost. 2.5, 2 3/4. Yeah, it's going to do that type of work for you. Pocket dropper, it jumps out pretty good. It's not assisted. Snaps out pretty good. The action is okay on it. It's not a dropper. It's running on washers. So as you can see there, it's not a dropper. So you're definitely going to push it down. Now, this is exactly the way it came. There's a slight bit of, I mean, it's really slight. It's there, and you know, it's not even there all the time. Maybe after, let me see something. I'm going to open it. Yeah, it's like it kind of seats itself on that liner lock. So, comfort, as far as in the hand, it's actually a really comfortable handle. I was really kind of surprised. You've got a nice kind of, cut out there for your index finger. That I was kind of impressed with. It's super comfortable in hand. There's no pocket clip to get in the way or anything like that. I mean, choking up might not be an option, but I kind of wanted to show this one for the fact that I kind of saw that the blade to handle ratio was off. But I know there's a lot of people out there that you like recurved blades, you like knives that look different and aren't, I keep using the term cookie cutter, and I don't really mean that, but it's different than the norm. We'll put it that way. It's different than the norm. Well, this little guy is a budget option that may fit that need or want for you. Absolutely. Is it a bad knife? No, it's not a bad knife. Is it one I would probably have in my collection? Probably not. You guys know I'm not big on recurves and that type of thing. But overall, it's an interesting little knife. And by far, if you are looking for knives that are not the norm, something different, you've got to go check out Mantis. You really, really do. And they've got some nice, they've got some, this is 420HC. They've got some models, I think. Oh, I don't want to talk out of school. Go check them out. It's definitely unique designs. But I just wanted to bring this one to the channel as part of the bargain bin because, well, it's a little different. It's definitely a bargain at $11.99. Not bad. Like I said, that was on sale regular. It was $16.99. So you're kind of in that, basically that Rough Rider range as far as price goes. So let me know. What do you think? Down in the comments, let me hear your thoughts on the Mantis MT-1. Guys, I really appreciate you watching the bargain bin. I know I kind of had a little bit of a dry spell with it, and you guys were like, man, we want to see more from the bargain bin. Well, this is what we're doing. I'm trying to get back into it. I've got a few that I have on hand already that I want to throw in there because, well, they're just absolutely great bargains in my opinion. So thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate you as always. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.